everyone, and welcome to B Movies Presents Cinema of Steel.
Every day until the release of Man of Steel on June 14th, Bibbs and I are going to review every single one of the theatrically released Superman feature films.
First up, the Max Fleischer Superman cartoons. Let's go to the clip.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. The infant of Krypton is now the Man of Steel, Superman.
In the early days of cinema, a feature film wasn't enough bang for the audience's nickel. You used to get 2 features, a newsreel, and cartoon shorts, and one of the best series of cartoon shorts was Max Fleischer's Superman cartoons, which ran from 1941 to 1943 over the course of 17 installments.
Each episode was about 6 minutes in length, just enough time to set up an over-the-top villain, get Lois Lane kidnapped, and put Superman through some ridiculous stunt in order to save her and the city of Metropolis from giant apes, giant robots, death rays, and dinosaurs.
Now, Max Fleischer Studios usually gets all the credit for these movies, but half of them were actually produced by Famous Studios, which was responsible for the more topical and, generally speaking, more racist installments, which found Superman fighting the Japanese, the Germans with their secret army of tribal islanders, and, of course, underground Hawkmen.
Underground Hawkmen.
Yes, underground Hawkmen. You know, underground, where you find most hawks. What these cartoons lack in story and character, and believe me, there's barely any of either of those things, they make up for in style. These cartoons are beautifully designed and feature an epic scale that has never been matched by any of the live-action Superman movies. Whitney, what do you think of these Max Fleischer Superman cartoons?
I like the Max Fleischer Superman cartoons a lot. I like the way they look, I like the way Superman moves, I like the situations, I especially like the monsters. It is so vibrant that it feels like a comic book really is coming to life on the big screen. That said, a lot of the stories are pretty stupid. You can't set up a whole lot in 6 minutes. And I really hate Lois Lane. She is nothing more than an object to be kidnapped and rescued time and time again. She never becomes a character. She's just a nuisance.
Yeah, she's not great. But what is great, again, the animation is gorgeous. One of the prettiest ones they have, actually, is Superman at a circus, and King Kong is escaping, and he's chasing after Lois Lane, and Superman can't save her because he's got to grab these man-eating tigers and throw them into cages, and the lighting in that one is really, like, dark and moody and kind of scary, actually. It's really well animated. And the setups are awesome. Superman isn't just like fighting some corrupt landowner. He's fighting dinosaurs. He's punching out death rays. All of that stuff is really cool. And the stories are kind of weak, but it's okay. They're really, really short. They're not meant to be seen as a big unit. They get in, they get Lois kidnapped, Superman saves her, beats up some guys, and it's all awesome. Except for the fact that a lot of the guys he beats up are like racist caricatures, and I'm not a big fan of that. They were made at a different time. It was World War II. Attitudes across the country were very, very different, but sometimes the series can be really hard to watch, particularly in an episode like Japa Tours, which with a title like Japa Tours, yeah, you probably see where they're going with that. So, where do the Max Fleischer Superman cartoons rank amongst all the other Superman movies we reviewed so far on Cinema of Steel?
I'd say they're the best.
They are so the best. They're also the only one. But we've got 9 more to go, because every day until the release of Man of Steel, Wade and I are going to be reviewing another of the theatrically released Superman movies.
Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about the first theatrically released live-action Superman film, and it's not the one you think it is.
No, it is not. See you tomorrow.